Good point. Stand to McWarriors. Welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we get into the campaigns of the Striking Serpents, and you join us just as we're about to get started in the middle of a battle. We are chilling and waiting until the enemy actually manages to catch on to us. I am going to also turn on my isometric view so we get a beautiful view of exactly what sort of terrain we got involved with. Yes, Adder is in battle. They have swapped in for Diamondback on this mission using their special ability, and so we'll be taking on the brunt of enemy forces, which consists of a whole bunch of light tanks and aerospace fighters, so I'm not feeling all that worried. Oh crap, I didn't set up my ballistas properly, so they're actually going to be on the field. So we better hope that they don't die. Oh, our poor little locust friend. He's not going to survive. Yep, we did get an updated client recently. So we have moved on to the version that came out a couple of months ago that I hadn't updated to yet. I'm not using the most recent dev build, although I really kind of want to, from several of the things that I've seen. We climb on a mountain. Well, technically we're supposed to be running, but yes, we shall be climbing and going down a mountain. It's all part of the whole thing. Actually, there's no difference so far that I know about, unless I'm missing something about the tile. I think I can change what the tile looks like nowadays, because they've come out with several new versions, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if they've been implemented yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hello, Brick. Welcome to the stream. You have caught us just as our little locust friend is about to die. Oh, the poor little locust. We're not going to be on the field for another few rounds. Oh, another 2 rounds until everybody takes the field. That is legible. Yep, that was the plan. Black magic. Hopefully not. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. There we go. All set up like so. And yeah, there goes our little friend. Our compelling Confederation friend is completely dead. And we will be taking the field next turn, which will actually put us on the field. We're hunting MegaMeks. You're not even hunting MegaMeks at this point. It's going to be lights and tanks. The enemy isn't going to know what hit them. Is all that op for? Yep, every single unit currently on the field is op for. Luckily for us, we have a lot of stuff to bring. Alright, so we'll put the Stalker FL on the field, and the Stalker T20 on the field. Make sure that Talik actually, gets his opportunity to shine. I'm a little bit surprised that it's not letting me see the entire map, but hey. I'm just going to chalk that up to oddities of the current system. Where can I put this not obscuring things while at the same time? That'll work actually. See, I cut out a perfect frame. Hello, Burning Sigil. So you set up the Capella to deploy in the wrong direction? I did no such thing. He was supposed to be leaving from here. He, however, decided that was not in his plan. You can go here with my awesome. Turn him like so. And then our Atlas DF. I believe the only thing changed on this Atlas is he has all of his weapons facing forward. Our nimble little Highlander, and then a couple of ballistas that got caught in the crossfire. Hopefully they'll be able to get out of here before anything. Sadly, no Artie today for complete deja vu. No, the Artie's here. Not only is the Artie here, the Artie's on the field. So, do your best. Hope we have to lower it. Yeah, we can do that. Ooh. I get to fly down. Alrighty. Get a little bit more room. Just sort of framing Chad now with all the little boxes. Cam is fine right now? Well, the cam can be better now. Perfect. Almost. I'm gonna move myself up because I'm a consummate perfectionist. That is a total lie. I am not, but hey. Alright, so I don't think I want to actually order any sort of indirect fire attacks just yet. I think I will use the guns in the direct fire mode, which is going to hopefully hurt. We're good. Don't bother me with that again. This is good. Bull strats. Hopefully it pays off, but I'm not fully certain how things are going to turn out. Alright, on to the actual battle portion. Where's my awesome? There's my awesome. I've got to get everything, like, reselected properly so that I can actually see what's going on. There we go. The joys of the new clients. Alright, we will make a small walk just to make sure that we, have walked. It's good that we can use those machine guns for extra firepower. They do have a normal cannon that they can use as well. So that is actually not a major concern. bring the Stalker forward. The Talik's T20 Stalker. Hello, to accent artillery against the enemy. Well, it was kind of an accident, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna be the worst thing that's ever happened to us. So we should be able to make it work. If not, then horror is about to descend upon us all. But a man can dream that he's done the right thing. You're just gonna hop down like so. And we'll be blasting away. Bo got preempted by Artie. Bo isn't on the field. Although I could deploy Boa. Okay, so they have started moving as well. I shall shift on forward. The Hetzer will not be able to see my artillery tank, which is good. Look, he'd be nice and safe. I don't think he's mad. I think he's incredibly quick. And he might be able to completely avoid any sort of incoming damage on us if he does that. There's also a Hetzer way down here, standard, with an AC-20. Got a run mission? Yeah. And he'll move like that. Should be able to see like a Scorpion and laser carrier, but I really don't want to shoot him because of, you know, splash. Boy, but I need to bribe a MekTech with 20-year-old scotch to fix my gyro. It's a 960-minute repair, which means that it'll take 2 days minimum. And it's a 9-up in order to fix your gyro after what you did to it. Alright, we're going to get right up into the Scorpion. Now it is dawn/dusk, so it's going to be rather difficult to try and make things work out well. Hello. 2 hit, 13. This weapon must make artillery attacks. Oh, so it's not like a thumper where I could be cool with it. Alright, then we'll just use the machine guns, which nobody's in range for, which is good because we don't want them shooting my stuff. I've decided to fire at a couple of my heavier mechs, which is grand. We'll twist the Stalker and see if we can't blow apart a laser carrier, because the guy was somewhat dumb enough to come within range of all my heavy weapons. So this might end poorly for him. He does Pegasus Scout, but I care a heck of a lot more about you. Medium lasers? Medium lasers will hit on a 5, so I will use them, because medium lasers en masse are better against vehicles than a few singleton large lasers, because of the way the crits go. Only a 9+, so 1/4 of a chance. I don't know what version of the game's on it. It's 2d6. So. We spent Dondusk on this map would have murdered our ravens. Think I just want to enter it. Well, you could have maybe have made it. I mean, as long as they could run in a straight line, they might be able to do it. Oh, looks like our friendly Locust pilot. He's actually managed to get away. There is, of course, Eagles inbound, so be careful with that one. I elected not to deploy our own aerospace fighters because I was somewhat worried about, you know, getting shot out of the sky by just mass incoming aircraft. Hello? I really want to fire this AC-20, and I probably will. Yeah, because the AC-20 has a chance of just blowing the entire thing outright. So I think that's a little bit better use than firing another medium laser. We are building a little bit of heat, but it's not that big of a deal. Yet. Atlas DF, I don't actually think has a close range target. I'll have to use this LRMs. Can shoot it at Pegasus, but that's about it. And then the Awesome, on the other hand, has free reign against several targets. This is the really laser carrier. I'd like to leave your shots be true for your first mission. Hopefully no enemy tanks shoot him. It'll happen. Sorry, but he's going to get shot at just like everybody else. I think I'm just going to double tap with PPCs for now, because I don't feel like building any heat at all. Alright, so Talik's Stalker T20 is equipped with 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers, and 2 SRM6s, and like, oh no, 3 SRM6s. Let's actually sort this damage high-low, so they're all sorted. It's 4 medium lasers, 3 SRM6s, and 2 PPCs. It's a fascinating combination of heavy weapons. So I'm gonna, so tempted to double tap PPCs, but the SRMs are probably a better choice. Although 8 by 6. Yeah, actually no, PPCs are probably a better choice on this one, just because of the chance to hit. Hello, Redgar, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Just love cannons. Thank you, Team 4-star. A laser carrier has opened up on our Atlas DF, has hit him with quite a few shots, but spattered it all over the mech, and so he's reasonably safe and secure, currently living the lovely life. And then the Scorpion opened fire on the Awesome, and then the Stalker fired back. and just almost immediately, the entire thing detonated. Just cut right through that armor. There's nothing left. The Highlander similarly just annihilated the Scorpion light tanks, and that's all taken care of. We don't have to worry about either of those vehicles posing a danger. And then, of course, the Atlas fired his LRM-20 at the Pegasus, didn't hit anything. And surprisingly, the Awesome also didn't hit anything. That is one dead laser carrier. Beautiful. I've been, this whole time, it's just hard to type. Oh, that's okay. Journals. Alrighty, let's go declare some indirect fire attacks, because if we don't, then we can't use the gun at all. So I'm going to fire here, and the other ballista is going to fire here. And we'll just start getting some shells downrange. They'll land next round. Here shoots a stalker, and fires more lasers back at it. That's the plan. Hello, Graybeard. Target for tonight is 1150 C-bills for 80k total. Oh, nice. I don't know, like, what the normal rate of, I guess, gathering is. Because I have infinite. We will do another little run here. Oh good, the Hetzer stayed still. One-handed typing sucks. What are you doing with the other hand? Do we want to know the answer to that question? Stalker really could be served quite well by being basically on top of the enemy. Shifting right up there. The Hetzer did not move. Interesting. Why? Why would the Hetzer not move? This has me very concerned. I could just walk up there and attempt to tank an AC-20 round. That might actually be the right choice, but I'm not sure yet. See if I have any other options for movement. Yes, let's sink a little bit over here. And you can sink as well. As long as they're not seen by the Hetzer, I'm happy. Oh, right, yes, I'm sorry, I forgot about your broken hand. That would be if it involves some mixers, so be careful with it. Wait, what? What's broken? Oh, right, the hand. Yeah, that was that must have sucked so much. Could run the Stalker up to it. Who has better armor? Who's better likely? 40 CT armor on the FL. The DF has 47. So it would hurt like a son of a gun, but he'd still be rocking and rolling. He could even take it to an arm, which is pretty surprising, actually, all things considered. And the T20 has also 40 armor, so it doesn't look like we improved the armor on that one at all. Bring the Stalker forward, see if I can't entice them to stand still. Stalker's max armor? Probably. Alright, let's bring the DF in around. We can't kill a Hetzer in one round of shooting. Because he's going to shoot me. Worst comes to worst, just forces him out of his hidey hole, and then I can arc dodge with him next turn. I'd kind of like to avoid getting shot up by that, but that might actually be not possible. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting what you've just done to me. Okay. Great. My arc is there. If I return, it goes there. Right, let's do that. I think that'll work. I wonder if there's friendly fire? There isn't. Killer, yes, otherwise no. Yeah. And someone's talking about a broken hand and Tarek instantly talking about playing Mecha himself. It's purely coincidence, I swear. Can't shoot machine guns at you. You're in just the wrong angle. Oh god, you're gonna get shot at a lot. This could hurt rather considerably. Because the machine gun is a fixed forward mount. Oh, I have no target. The Stalker, on the other hand, explicitly moved here just to take care of these guys. The Scorpion might actually be more dangerous in this circumstance. So let's just spam a whole ton of medium lasers. There we go. And the Highlander Doesn't have a great shot, but he does have a shot over on the Pegasus Scout. Hitting on an 11, probably not worth trying, although he can't hit anything else, unfortunately. So, I'm not willing to waste the ammo. I only got 10 rounds in total, so if I use it, things would probably not end well. We can, however, use our LRMs, see if we can't hit a pack rat or something, although I kind of doubt it. It is a pack rat after all. Got 11s. Skulker? I actually used Skulker armored cars for a while. They were actually really good. Alright, let's give some love. Fire the LRM-20 and be done with it at that. Time for the Battle of the Edges, of course. Damage high low. Start with an AC-20 and then move on from there. The concentrated firepower of this Atlas is considerably greater than it once was. Twitch being twitchy? For once, Twitch is being kind to you. Oh, nice. Got options tonight, so you should be able to step down. The posing a womp rat in my T16. Although we really don't use ammo except for missiles and the other hot weapon, just energy weapons. Energy is safe. Hello, Sean. Wow. What's with the name change? How have you been doing? Haven't seen you. Hopefully you're doing well. Perhaps I should say, I trust y'all doing well, but that just sounds so much more sinister. Alright, let's give the Skulker a little bit of PPC love. Skulkers often can be equipped with Streak SRM2s, not that those are currently available, so they wouldn't be here, but something to keep in mind. 12, 10. I'll take the 10 shot at the Skulker. The pack rat, if I'm not mistaken, is not actually armed, so it's not a huge danger. The low rating is to 480p. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, good thing we have quality options today. That way I don't have to step things down. Alright, so the Vedette opens fire on the Atlas and misses. More of a dead fire on the Stalker. This one actually does manage to hit a couple of times. Unfortunate. Pegasus hitting the Highlander. And other than that, pack rat, of course. Oh, the pack rat is actually armed. He's got an SRM6. Interesting. Stalker then just opens up and annihilates Scorpion, as we were kind of expecting. It is, after all, a Stalker equipped with a whole bunch of lasers. It's ally of the PPC. Oh, that's a lot of PPC. We have 5 in this current lance, which I believe at one point we were looking at getting like 7 in one lance. So, but to be fair, 3 of those are concentrated in one mech. So, still waiting for the throw ammo crate. Hopefully not. Please not. Alright, the Atlas missed with the AC-20. No! Why would you do that? Now he's going to shoot back at you for multiple rounds. Actually, no, he's only an AC-10 version. He did manage to hit us on the right leg, though. But other than that, nothing too terrible. Also managed to miss a couple of times. However, with the long-range Plink, Talik did manage to hit the left side of the Skulker scout tank, which has slowed it down, making it deadly. Name change is complicated. On Northern Quarters stream last night, we spent hours trying to decide what the acronym MekHQ I wanted to use to deceive you into believing that it's not me changing my suffix to Northern Quarter. The suggestion from A-Bubble was Nova Quick Draw? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Alright. So let's go figure out exactly how we're going to handle this one. Alright, we're backed up to some sniper long-range shenanigans, which ought to be pretty easy. Just twist it back in here. And I will lay some shells down here. Some can go down there, and you can follow suit. Beautiful. It's working, just slowly. Fire. There's 2 more sniper shells going downrange. I'm just giving some temporary love to a late-night streamer in my name. Nice. Hopefully they accept your love with all the grace with which it has been provided. Come on, there you go. You can turn. It doesn't need to turn technically, aside from trying to keep the armor facing towards the enemy ballista. May back up. Trying to hide it from, incoming fire. We need to clear out the rest of these mercs. We go 117 again. Don't worry about it. Surprisingly, they're moving a lot of forces up front. So I'm going to just step up here to get a little bit more of a height look. See what's going on. Hopefully that Hetzer didn't move, but I think that it did. Yes it did. This Prowler might get hit by a couple of things, but the Hetzer has moved out of the way. We're gonna remove these perfects. Alright. I'm gonna wait for the Hetzer for you. Highlander also is a bit of a positional choice. Stalker FL, on the other hand, is just kind of a death machine, so I will move him there. I really do want to move there for the evasion bonus. But this does probably put me out of position. Remember to recite the hymns of activation in proper function. You have missed not too much, Udando. We've managed to get the drop on the enemy with the Adder Lance, and hopefully victory will follow shortly. Nothing wrong with a little bit of tech priestry. It'll keep you safe, I'm told. All of my stalkers are ahead forward. There you go. You'll be able to murder somebody else. Now, did one of them go north? No, they didn't. They just moved slightly to the side. Something that I will attempt to deal with by moving slightly to the side. Cobra is currently not deployed, although they have been doing quite well for themselves, as per usual. Ever played a keyword game before? Nope. I mean, him a brick smash. Ooh, the Hetzer has made a fascinating move, which can correctly be described as dumb. There we go, because he's about to die very badly. Artillery has missed, is scattering all over the place and dealing damage to terrain. So now we can just expect artillery to like land every single round. It's going to be lovely. Alright, the Stalker has a shot, hopefully on that Skulker who's already been damaged. Oh, yes, it does. Fire the largest. Oh, goodness. He's actually still in medium range for the medium lasers. So he's just outright dead. By the way, for those of you who are confused as to why he's not building a 6 heat per turn or whatever, it's because the Stalker also has a combat computer on board, which sinks another 4 heat, but only if weapons are fired. So he's actually only going to be gathering up 31 of 29, which is really useful. We have artillery like directly on the battlefield today, so it's going to be a little bit rough. So hopefully that'll wipe out the Skulker. Vedette or Pegasus. Pegasus, I believe, has an SRM-6, which is dangerous to my very, very important trucks. The chance to hit is poor, though, so we will not fire the AC-20 today. Instead, focus on all the other weapons that we have at our disposal. Probably missing, but we're working on it. Where's my Hetzer? It's going to be a 7. We're, of course, going to fire an AC-20 at him. Why wouldn't we? And I will also fire the SRM-6 to his back for the maximum crit chance. I attempt to speak and I'm outpacing myself. And let's see if we can't get a little bit lucky with the awesome. Triple PPC over towards the pack rat. See if we can't blow the whole thing apart. Power downhill on your board. Does it show your hit chance? Yes, I believe so. But I don't much pay attention to it. It's not very good. Artillery accuracy is not very high until you really train them up, but once you do train them up, they become like absolutely ridiculous at times. I think I'm going to focus on the Scorpion, mainly because I'm a little bit more worried about the Scorpion than I am about any of these vedettes down here. Because the Scorpion is almost on top of my artillery, and I've got to keep them safe and secure. So buzzsaw with medium lasers, and then missiles galore. Alright, so the Vedette opening fire on my Stalker, managing to miss. Another Vedette on the Stalker, another Vedette on the Highlander. But we're doing good. The Pegasus managing to hit the Highlander pretty good, and this is why I wanted it dead. Because the twin SRM-6s, especially if it manages to get to our ballistas, is in trouble. It's kind of mean to be shooting downhill at these fuckers. I don't think so, at all. Weapons for the pack rat managed to hit the Stalker as well, so we got lots of damage going down. However, now our turn to shoot, and the Stalker FL laserizing the ever-loving crap out of the Skulker. Unfortunately, not hitting as many times as I would have liked. In fact, even missing the large laser. He did make him immobile, though, so he'll die next turn. But was hoping to have him knocked out. Weapons fire for the Highlander. Opening fire with... Actually, it does manage to hit with one of the medium lasers, but as we were expecting, wasn't going to do much. The Atlas DF does actually manage to hit the rear armor of the Hetzer, and almost managing to blow through it. The SRM-6s get the crits that I need. And they shall ammunition detonation, and the entire thing goes up, well, not in smoke, but in bright and glorious lights. Scorpion opening fire on the Highlander. Hetzer opened fire on the Highlander as well. Awesome. Did actually manage to score a hit on that pack rat, so good job there. It's going to make him slower. Not by much, but it's working on it. And our other stalker opening fire, not hitting that Scorpion quite as hard as I was hoping, and the Scorpion's not dead. Highlander does manage to stay standing despite being the center of all of the attention. We'll send a kick over towards the Scorpion, see if we can't blow it up. And we did. Just stomped right on it. It's gone. Taken care of. So, almost having secured our own little fire base up here. Sorry about an explosion. They couldn't wish for greater death. Yeah, so that was a really bad pun, but we'll go with it. Alright, the ballista targets. Shells going downrange. So yeah, it's going to need a 14 to hit. That's just not going to happen. So basically what we're doing is we're just firing for random scatter chance, and maybe we'll get lucky. But this is not an accurate means of engagement at all. One of the few reasons why we were actually able to do this successfully in the last time we had a chase mission like this is because we had a player character who was an artillery commander who actually had some experience into it. And so he was actually able to nail targets occasionally. And the way that artillery works is if you actually do manage to hit your target, the next time you shell that exact location, you have a better chance. And after like two or three hits on it, you just automatically hit every single time. It's great. Scorpion isn't moving anywhere. Wordplay doesn't really work with text. If one has a high enough explosives, does one need accuracy? Well, we don't have any long toms. We could buy them, but we shied away from long toms because they're not particularly
New
mobile.
target acquired.
Sean is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. They've gifted 7 subs to the channel. Ravage MK2 or Ravage Mark 2. Thank you so much, Sean, for the gift to the channel. I do very much appreciate it. It's always nice to see the love that this community has for each other. Alrighty, so my ballistas will probably just like hide because it's dangerous out here. Dingback, yeah, he's stunned and immobile. I may actually try and hit him next time. We're just going to walk. Or I suppose in this case, just move. Turn. And you've moved. Alright, so we've got a couple of, we've got a Pegasus and a Vedette. The Pegasus is a high priority target because of the SRM-6. It's much more dangerous to vehicles. The Galleon, I don't actually think is all that dangerous. Yeah, Galleon's nothing. And both these Vedettes, if they're normal ones, yeah, AC-5 and a machine gun, so I'm not particularly worried about that one just yet. I do want to knock out this pack rat just because it's out there. We've got more incoming, so especially this eagle, this has me worried. A little bit of straight tank friends. Yeah, they're not bad. Alright, so the T-20 Stalker is going to have a target-rich environment. The DF actually can move. There we go. Pack rat still on the roll. Galleon light tank moving up. I kind of want the Highlander to focus on these. Awesome, where be ye? You're going to stand still and you're going to draw some fire. Why? Because you're awesome. Oh, that laser carrier looks really good. The laser carrier doesn't have a turret cannon, though. Yeah, I'm nitpicking. Yeah, they are quite nice, especially when they're not... Oh, that's supposed to be smoke. Never mind. I can't wait to see what the new tiles are going to be like when that finally gets sort of made available to people. Highlander needs to... Talik also kind of needs to be where he is. Turn like so. We'll see if they move or not. If they don't, then Talik's got a pretty damning field of fire over here. Oh, Highlander's got to go head off in that direction. Meanwhile, shift our Stalker in there. So we'll get Pyro off over to guard against that Pegasus. Although hitting that Pegasus is going to be a nightmare. And more artillery damage scattered all over the place. So the awesome is going potentially, yes. Oh goodness, no. Oh, thank God. I thought for a moment they had flown over the ballista. They had not. They also may actually go A on this one because that may actually work out. Though, could I actually target you? Possible. Target is not dark. Oh, that's okay. They don't need to do anything. Right, I could try and plink off... Oh, there. Stalker, okay. So there's a Vedette there. Pegasus over there. Could do some anti-aircraft work. I'm not going to bother, though, because I do want to knock out the Vedettes. Start burning them down. That's taken care of. The Highlander hopefully will actually manage to hit something here. Kind of doubt that it will, but I have a dream. And that dream includes exploding Pegasus scout carriers. You have no target, so you're going to switch over to anti-air. Where did he actually run? Oh, I have to get him in arc, don't I? Shoot. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. I mean, theoretically it could, but... can the Thumper hit aerospace units? I don't believe artillery can be fired at air targets. So, the answer to that question, I believe, is no. I think I'm gonna blow this pack rat sky high. I mean, I could target the Galleon too. The Galleon's dangerous as well. But the pack rat's just kind of asking for it. A little bit of split fire. Let's see if the awesome can be super awesome. Needs a 10 to hit that. Packer walk 2 against the side. Oh, that stacks up fast, man. I may not have much of a choice. Twist that way. See what I can actually get to shoot. Yeah, target's out of range, so it'll only be the PPCs. We'll see if we can get... Ooh, I can also flip arms. I totally forgot about that. Aha! So, I will also lend my considerable firepower to seeing about squashing a Pegasus. I think there's an option for flak ammo, but I'm not sure if it includes already. There is flak ammo, but again, like you said, I don't think it's for artillery. So machine gun hits over on the Stalker. Our Stalker managed to nail the Vedette pretty hard and then blew it apart. Good. And then the Awesome blew apart the pack rat entirely, but missed the Galleon because he rolled a 5 instead of a 6. Unfortunately, it didn't hit. You rolled 5s twice. But you did try. Alright, that does mean that we will be safe for the next round or so. Incoming artillery. Can't fire a target. This has no LOS. Oh, so it's just too close. Whoops. Alright, well in that case, we're just going to keep the shell fire going down. Just there, target. Well, let's go there. More shell fire. I really don't want you guys fighting anything yet. They're getting a lot closer than I need them to be. Alright, DF can move right there. Felix Stalker can follow suit. Also, because if I move him here, the Eagle will fly over him, and that's just going to be a bad day for everybody involved. Tilly will also be in a position to cover this entire area. Feeling a bit sorry for these guys, man. Don't feel sorry for them. They would have gladly annihilated our light scout lance in a heartbeat. So these are not good people. Wonder when that other Eagle's coming back, though. That is a moderate concern. Also, they're running out of people to sort of sync initiative with. So that's good. So I looked it up. It seems it's not possible to change. Probably so it's easier for people to know who's a mod. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Alright, the Highlander. What are you gonna do? I really just want to knock out this damn Pegasus. But I don't know where he's going. He's playing it very effectively. So knocking him down is going to be a bit of a challenge. Again, he's going to stand still, just sort of eat some fire, because I'm going to hopefully knock out this Vedette with triple fire. What, custom do custom mod badges? Oh yeah, I don't think it can. I mean, I can look into it more, but oh, you already did. And both shells scatter health field. You can hover over the icon and it brings up that you're a mod, but understandable why it can be changed. They were discussing changing the sword to a missile as the moderator symbol. Either works, I suppose. Alright, so the ballistas can't shoot because they already shot. The stalker has no target, but if it flips arms, it has nothing into the arms. The power of the custom stalker. However, I will be able to drill this fairly small, and actually no, that's a 3. Holy crap. We're gonna annihilate the skulker with just mass to medium laser fire. And a single large just for good measure. So the skulker's dead. And the Pegasus did not move very fast, so I might actually have a chance of blowing it apart. Give that a shot. Hopefully that'll take it. And then the DF can target... Oh, we'll give you the Vidette. For that, pair of medium lasers. That's from 6 and another medium laser. So who is on our custom stalker? Well, both of our stalkers are custom. Vanguard's in one and Talik's in the other. So Vanguard is in the FL, which I believe is just Stalker 3F laser. And Talik is in the STK T20 for Talik 20. With flips arms, it looks surprised. Doing the rest of the game, actually. So much. Yes. Oh, nice. That might make it easier to see. Urando coming in with a little bit, but it's a missile. A missile has fins and flame coming out, so is this so if it isn't a sword but a missile? Well, thank you for the bits. Alright. Please don't feel bad, no pressure chat. That's all relaxed. That's the key and the goal. And Talik can anything. Talik can potentially hit the Pegasus scout car. Maybe. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but he can give it a shot. I mean, it's a 10 after all, so. Not the most accurate fire ever. But maybe we'll get lucky. This Vidette is about to explode into a billion pieces. How are you building up? Oh, right, because I haven't been stopping shooting. I'll stop shooting after this round. Alright, so the Stalker just utterly annihilates the Skulker, as we kind of expected it will. Vidette fired at the Atlas. Another one fired at the Highlander. Skulker is dead. Pegasus managed to hit the Highlander as well. Highlander then returned fire, managed to hit the... Ooh, he hit the Pegasus, but he didn't kill it, but he made it immobile. So it's dead next round. Galleon managed to hit the Atlas, and then the Atlas opened fire and just annihilated a Vidette, just a wholesale. Because that's what he does. And then everybody else missed for the most... Oh no, the Awesome did manage to hit the Vidette twice, dropping the front armor down to 0, but that's about it. There's only a chat to make fun of. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. We're just raking in the tank kills. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to challenge Simbri for that crown. Crown of greatest killer. Fire down there. Just fire around there. Sniper rounds going down. Sort of a walking barrage coming closer to us. So I can't chat so much. Alright, so you're immobile, so I don't really have to worry about you. I can just continue to hide my people nice and safely. And I think by the end of this coming round, we will have things perfectly handled. Belly damage, or how much armor do you have left? Surprisingly, the Pegasus has a lot of armor remaining. So that's actually going to require a rather considerable investment in firepower. I have a considerable investment to give with the Awesome, once again. So try and keep his internal heat under control if he doesn't chat enough. Yeah, chase missions are interesting. They certainly offer an odd challenge. Although there are a couple of actual, you know, heavy mechs or normal mechs to deal with. Not heavy at all. Darker can move there. And the other Stalker will move right there. That way we're covering multiple angles. We have a lot of Stalkers. We used to have a lot of atlases, but now just stalkers is the way to go. The safer, more powerful option, it would seem. You just walk on top of it. I think it's a 35-ton hover. Yeah, but I would have expected to be dead by now. Just move there. We'll stand on top of it. We'll avoid the damage and then be able to kill other things. Ah, the Atlas DF has a target. Lovely. Oh goodness, he's coming around for another pass. And for me, he can't actually hit us. The machine guns are not in range to actually shoot down the flyer because he's much higher than it would normally appear. Oh goodness, the stalker has been ambushed by a locust. May have been a mistake on the locust part. Let's ask him. Okay, maybe not that much fire. That might be a little bit much for his heat to handle. Highlander, you are going to target. Gonna twist. Use your alarm 20. Do a little bit of anti-aircraft work, so you can't shoot him down. And the Atlas shall fire AC-20 into the Vedette. A SRM 6 into the Vedette as well. And then he's going to target the Eagle. Ooh, I can't. I'm not able to split between air and ground. It's a bit unfortunate. In that case, I'll just burn the Vedette down into pieces. Alright. I have you, unless you've got a really good shot. I mean, target, not an arc. He's got a really good shot. Oh, I can't give that up. That's an 8 on an air target. Double tap with that. I suppose the Pegasus is going to survive for another round. I mean, unless of course I, beat the elbowing crap out of him with just massed heavy weapons fire. Here's a triple SRM 6 and then medium lasers. That ought to do him. Alright, so the stalker gets the locust, just burned into him. Did manage to blow off the right arm, so he's got that taken care of. However, not enough concentrated firepower to actually kill him. Getting close though. Let the locust game play for a second. Well, the locust is actually going to survive. Starting to flip arms is not a great match to try and backshot. Yeah, it comes as a bit of a nasty surprise if you're not quite certain what's about to hit you. The AI isn't the best for the body princess. Alright, so the Atlas did manage to kill the Vedette with his AC-20, which is lovely. However, I really want to know. Ooh, the Eagle made a dive bomb against the Awesome. Managed to hit him pretty solidly. Oof, that's rather painful. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Oh, we did manage to hit him on the nose with a PPC, so that's gonna hurt. So hopefully that'll actually crash him into the ground. Then weapons fire for the Locust, fires at the medium lasers with the Stalker, as well as the machine guns. The Stalker, of course, opening fire on the hover tank, managing to blow it apart. Good job. So Stalker, Awesome, and Locust all managed to stay standing on that one. However, the Locust is, I believe, in... No, he's not. He's on the wrong side for kicking range. But the J. Edgar is in kicking range. Had a good old-fashioned stomp. Stalker, however, managed to stay on his feet after being kicked. This is Eagle going for an awesome strike. Oh, he crashes. Nice. Suffering 70 damage. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've crashed him down to the ground. Though with a perfectly aimed PPC shot. Now, he's not done. That's actually a bit of a problem now. Because he can still motor around on the ground. No, he still has armor because that armor, his damage was taken randomly spread across the entire front of the Eagle. So while he does have 70 armor on his nose, it didn't all hit his nose. 2 times 18 damage and that tank isn't dead yet. Once we finally get our range in on this one, should be able to kill these guys rather convincingly. But yeah, this Eagle is now a significant danger to my ballistas. Because if we actually view him, His armor? He's doing pretty good still. Make the eagle, I want to stop a fighter. It very well actually no, it not may come to that, it will come to that. So we've cleared most of it out, but this eagle is going to serve to be quite the problem actually. Let's get the T-20 in. Let's have our battle blimps work together. Can always try and get behind me, but he'll face fire with PPC retribution if he tries that. Kill it as a 75% aerospace fighter. Yeah, they're great aerospace fighters. There's a reason why we got really lucky when we captured the one, although it needs a lot of repair work and then a refit to a proper modern version. Awesome. Awesome will stay standing, I think. I mean, he might get dive bombed by the eagle again, but this should be rather convincing. We'll have that all taken care of. I do have to get the ballistas out of here, because if they're in the front arc when he fires, he's just going to annihilate them. The BT is unique with the ability for aircraft to crash and still be a threat. Yeah, it definitely changes some things in the way you have to view them. There you go. I got a nice little battle blimp Atlas combo going on here. Highlander does want to stomp on him. We'll have to keep it in mind. Can we get a target on that galleon? We can get up there. It'll keep me walking, which is important for accuracy. Alright. Back up. What's the other one? Hopefully the eagle is going to turn towards the Atlas, because I've kind of given him a back shot, if he'll take it. How long till we see kamikaze bots? Hopefully we won't. That would be a very interesting escalation in things. We are not the word of Blake after all. Like that. See if I can't keep the ballista alive. It really is going to depend on what this eagle does. He'll start losing pieces of artillery. Nope, we aren't. Yeah, he did kind of what I thought he would. See if I can't kill him before he kills a ballista. Yeah, artillery scatter got the board. Machine gun fire! Lots of machine gun fire. Alright, so the Stalker has a target in the Pegasus scout tank, which he will annihilate. Hopefully, I mean, you never quite know with this. Hey, so AC-20, medium laser, and we're going to cook this sucker, and we're going to go with +7. Because if we don't kill this guy soon, then life becomes pain. Unfortunately, I don't have a shot with my Atlas. And he doesn't have any rear-firing weaponry anymore. Ironic how that worked out. Suddenly, I'm in need of it. Right on, 20. Word of Snakes. So St. Patrick is... We're not the word of Sprague? Hopefully not. You're outside of range still. Get to us. We're going to see if we can't blow this thing apart. And we shall cook a little bit to do it, as is kind of expected at this point. Oh, there you are. Hi. So, yeah, I'm going to fire the PPCs first, because the accuracy is even worse than everything else. Maybe we'll get lucky. Alright, Ballista managed to actually hit the Eagle, which is rather amusing to me. Hits on the Pegasus. Jade gritting our Atlas back. Highlander managed to hit the Eagle rather solidly, but missed with the AC-20. Why? He just playing with the mess. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we managed to miss with the AC-20, which is unfortunate. The Awesome, however, did manage to triple tap with his PPCs. Caused quite a bit of damage. Where did that Eagle go? Did the Eagle ever actually fire? Did he just move? Can he move and shoot? It's actually an interesting question. Well, in any event, he's getting absolutely barraged, and now I'm going to step on him. We missed! You missed stepping on a plane that isn't moving. Oh well. Alright, the ballista's going to continue their long-range heavy firepower work. As we try desperately to get out ahead of them. Shoot, I didn't shoot. I didn't shoot. That's not useful. Fire there. We want to get down to it, so our energy weapons also need ammo. Their ammo is the power pumped into the weapon from the MekHQ. Yeah, but the MekHQ is essentially infinite, so it's not that much of a concern. I think we want to push hard. But I need it to be in the right stage at a time. Armor's getting low. His armor's getting very low. Use your one shot of some greenness. Couldn't kick the aircraft it up. You see. Did I not just fire last round? I don't think you had a target last round. Or if you did, you didn't hit it. Yeah, you shot at the Pegasus and you didn't hit. Or if you did, then you didn't kill it. In any event, you did engage. You back up further into your corner. And then we'll drive along over here. His fire control system is out, so he may actually not be able to hit anything. Going for a DFA vehicle. Alright. Now we're in the part where I actually have to start moving things appropriately. He can turn around and still move, but I'm gonna see if I can block him out and do anything to him, really. That Pegasus is vulnerable, but I can't see it because of the terrain. Awesome, he still hasn't moved. Awesome just needs to chill out, so we'll give him a round of just sitting down. Otherwise, the entire mech is going to shut down, and I don't want that just yet. Wait, no, who was actually the one who was, like, needed to shut down? Was that not this round? So forgetful sometimes. Ooh, you can see the Pegasus. Okay. Might be able to get that shot. So... Locust, man. That Locust is going to be such a pain. That Jedgar is not going to be easy to hit at this point. Yeah, I don't know where this Eagle's going, and I don't have any more moves. I'll give him a little bit of room. I don't think he's going to take off, so... Half the page wasn't laser spam. Oh, what are you talking about? Pretty much the entire page was laser spam. Oh, interesting. So he's turned away from us again. We'll get something done with that. More artillery. More misses from the aircraft. They're not able to get good angles on us, which is grand. More machine gun fire. Okay, I could shoot at the Stinger, or I can shoot at this Jedgar and the Locust. Jedgar is a 9, and the Locust actually shouldn't be that high, I don't think. Also a 9, never mind, it's going to be darn near impossible to kill him. Still gonna try. Okay, so fire an AC-20 this time, please hit. And the SRM-6. Keep that heat high. And this way. There we go. You can see the Locust. You can. We'll fire just a whole bevy of medium laser spam at it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Kind of doubt it, but you never know. Miracles happen on occasion. See, fire PPC, and we'll chill. Jedgar is within our medium range for the PPC. However, it's the scout tank that I wanted anyway. Yeah, get some pressure onto it. we managed to hit the nose of the eagle, so we're working on that. Just figured my blimp can jump just a little bit to get over the walls. Oh yeah, it does have jump distance. Alright, so the Locust did actually manage to get hit by the medium laser spam a little bit. Crit one of his medium, well, crit his only medium laser because he's a Locust 1v. Might bring 85k before my sub expires. Nice! Alright, so we did manage to hit with the AC-20 onto the onto the left wing of the Eagle. Managed to damage the landing gear. So he's got 5 structural points remaining. Somehow we managed to spread the damage out all over the mech. And so he didn't, or all over the vehicle, so he didn't actually die. That's a tad unfortunate. Beck is just sitting there, blasting with the Stalker, causing all kinds of damage. Atlas missing pretty much everything, but we kind of expected that. Also managed to hit the Eagle with a PPC shot, so that's lovely. Unfortunately, the pilot isn't just going to bail out and give me a free Eagle. It's a super tough, it's like a 75-ton aerospace fighter. They are surprisingly resilient. Oh, Stalker FL got hit in the head, but rerolled with Edge, so that's good. So J. Edgar managed not to take somebody's head off. And then Talik's Stalker came in and managed to actually get him with an SRM-6, which caused him to have movement penalties. So that'll work out quite nicely. How did you damage the landing gear? Is that outside the fighter at this point? Yeah, he got through the armor. So the left wing no longer has armor. We view the Eagle. We can see that his armor on his left wing is gone. So we're just getting internal crits now. So his internal structure is down to 3. So close to death. So close. But it's not quite there yet. I will twist. Then I shall just shell even more things. Ooh, we actually did manage to get a hit. It's rather amusing. Got a sniper there. Sniper there. Love the sound of that kick. Have you ever considered just welding him out here, pick up the aircraft, and just... we've thought about it. Unfortunately, I can't. Otherwise, I would have. I'm gonna move my ballistas aggressively against him. So that way I can beat the absolute crap out of him. I assume you're just basically going through all of your... Yeah. Oh, there's a Prowler. I did not notice there was a Prowler. Okay, I mean that's not super dangerous, but it is something to be moderately concerned with. The Awesome will turn that direction and otherwise sit still. The armor on the armor on Vanguard's Stalker is getting to be rather light. Atlas has loads of armor that rivals the values or beats the values of that Atlas. Yeah, it does. This one is female. I have 1 Tomcat and 2 sisters from the same litter. YouTube got not yet. I'm gonna see if I can't manage to finish off most of this force. I don't think the enemy can much hold off against what we've got. Give it 1 round. Now you got me puzzling and a thinking. The Atlas there, nice and slow. Just to steadily stand out as a target. I will move like so. I don't believe you can actually get down from here. Oh, right, because of your heat. That's your problem. Kind of cooking the Highlander a little bit, trying to kill this darn eagle. I can't back up onto a higher elevation. You can only back up onto terrain of equal elevation. Look at the fire extinguisher. Meanie. There is no reason to be mean. Alright. So we got that handled. I figured he'd do that. He had to get out of there, so he's trying to shift around so he can, like, hopefully not die. He's gonna fail at it, but... And then we got Greybeard helping out. Piloting skill check. He managed to crash. He took 2 damage, so that's not too bad. It would have been really funny if he actually managed to crash, crit himself, and blown up. That would have been fun. Just channeling Shade. Shade's never been that mean to me. Alright. Stinger is actually a fairly nice target here. We'll give the Stinger a little bit of love. See if we can't rip him apart. We only need a little bit of accuracy out of him. Another AC-20 shell, and we'll leave it at that. See if we can't smash him with just that. Locust is a 12, so probably not going to be able to kill him. Check with the other rooms. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. So since we're probably not going to hit anyway, I'm just going to barrage it with medium lasers. Maybe we'll get lucky with something, but I'm not going to waste ammo on it. The fire extinguisher thing. Speak his name, Pierce. Alright, the Awesome also has a shot on this Eagle. I want to make sure this thing goes down. Goodbye, Eagle. You decided to stop in front of a Stalker who is basically geared for close combat. Gotta say, seems like a bit of a bad plan. Gonna flush all of the fun weapons at him. Let's fire for the Stalker. Managed to cut through the Stinger's arm, so we did actually manage to hit one of them. That's not bad. And the Awesome has annihilated the Eagle entirely. There's nothing left of it. Stalker also managing to blow up the Galleon through sheer SRM damage alone. You're a pipeman. Alrighty, so we've got even more taken care of. What do you say? Let's put in a cut here. We have been going for an hour and 1 minute, and we still have to go down and chase the rest of the enemy force. So, make sure that we say goodbye to our friends over on YouTube land, some of which who are unable to join us at this time, or who enjoy just watching the VODs, because it's easier and simpler on them. Alright, so, thank you very much for watching, folks. I have been Tarek. If you like what I'm saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Make sure that you leave a comment. Tell me what you think of several of our brand newcomers. The newcomers are, of course, Kyogre in the Awesome, Talik 20 in the T20 Stalker, and I think that's actually it for Adder. Yeah, because Pyro's in the Highlander. Our Atlas 7 is Bubble. And our Stalker 3 FL is Vanguard, and those are all vets. So our 2 new people. And we'll see you all in the next episode.